Run It Back Nation, do you want to get $200 in free bets from DraftKings? Yes, you do. Click the link in the description, bet $5 on any game, and if your team wins, you get $200 in free bets only from DraftKings, only from using the link in the description. Hit the like button on this video. The like button shoots me to the moon, and flood the comments. If you don't have anything to say, just put your favorite emoji. It doesn't matter. It's all for the algo.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
Doc Rivers hates Charles Bassey. And I don't know what happened. How did Charles Bassey go from playing in meaningful games last season? Legitimately, he played a game filling in for Joel Embiid against the Denver Nuggets in November and had 12 rebounds and 5 blocks. And now Charles Bassey can't even get on the floor in a preseason game. Not just get on the floor in like the first half, he can't do. He can't get on the floor at all. You got who the hell was out there? That Michael Foster Jr. getting minutes. So what happened to Charles Bassey, man?
Okay, yeah, I was listening to you on my phone, man, and I didn't know you picked me up, though. But you was talking about Bassey, you know. I think Doc is just doing him unfair, man, you know. Every player should play, and every player should have the opportunity to prove himself. But I think Doc has his picks and chooses, and this is why he's not a great coach. You know, so he's not a great coach. We got the team now, we just don't have the coach.
No, I agree with you.
And I think we might get
Doc Rivers.
We might get Udoka next year. Who knows, man? Everybody's going to be bidding for him. As long as you ain't got no women on the team, you okay, you know. But I think we might get Udoka next year. I don't know. But we're not ready. We're not ready until we get a new coach. And that's how it is, because anytime you start playing somebody like Isaiah Joe for only 8 minutes and you don't put him out there to prove himself, and he's been here for almost 3 years, and you're not letting Bassey get in there, and he's been here for almost 3 years. You letting other players like Charlie Brown and stuff get in. I don't know. What's wrong with Doc?
I don't know.
But when you was talking about Bassey was getting those points when Doc wasn't there, and it was, I think it was during COVID, and the other guy took his place. I think his name is Dan, and he was the one that was playing Bassey, and that's when Bassey was beating up on everybody, so.
You're absolutely right.
I can't tell you, DJ.
You're absolutely right about that. It was Dan Burke, and also that first when Dan Burke filled in for Doc Rivers, Isaiah Joe had 2 games where he had 18 points in one game and 11 points in the next. Right. And then when Doc came back, you didn't see him again for the rest of the season. Right. So that's a good point.
That's right. You know, and thanks for taking my call. That's what I wanted to say anyway. But our young guys is not going to never succeed as long as Doc Rivers is there.
I can't disagree
with
you.
And that's us face up.
I can't disagree with you. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for calling, as always, man. Call back again.
Okay, now.
Later.
I will.
Dan's a funny dude, man. But no, it's a good point, man. Like, we were ranting all last season, and now I'm like, are these players just not good? Or is it just Doc Rivers being Doc Rivers? And you think about Doc Rivers' reputation over the course of his career, yeah, he's always been known for not giving young guys a chance, being stubborn, playing his favorite players. So, you know, Dan said that we're not going to go anywhere until the coach changes. That could be true. That was my prediction in the middle of this offseason. I said, you know, we're going to be a championship level team, but Doc Rivers is going to kill us in the playoffs, and then we're going to fire him, and then that's probably still my honest prediction. That's probably still my honest prediction, because he's a coach that you have to outplay. You have to outplay Doc Rivers' deficiencies as a head coach. It's just a fact. He's not a good lineup decision maker. He's stubborn. He doesn't listen to anyone. He argues with the media. He's my way or the highway kind of guy. It's interesting, man. But Dan's right that Dan Burke did have Charles Bassey playing meaningful minutes when he filled in for Doc Rivers, and he was getting something out of Isaiah Joe that Doc Rivers can't seem to get out of him. So, interesting, but I can't disagree. I hope I think this team actually might be good enough. Tim, you're right with me on the same page there. I think it'll be too hard to mess this rotation up. Yeah, I think Daryl gave him enough talent that he can win a championship with it. We'll see, man. He said we might get Udoka as long as we don't have any females working there. That's not funny, man.